Bakit toxic ang relationship? So, umpisahan natin dito sa topic muna ng regarding sa cellphone password. Madalas, sabi nga, kung nakababad ka sa social media, makikita mo yung mga post na kadalasan mga babae ang nagpo-post. May mga lalaki pa ba na ibinibigay ang kanilang password ng kanilang cellphone sa kanilang partner. Partner in different ways, no? Magjowa pa lang, or live-in partners, or common law na tinatawag na partners, or husband and wives, no? Yung mga kasal talaga. This thing is something na para bang lalaki ba talaga dapat lagi ang tatanungin, no? Sa mga ganitong bagay. Generally, marami tayong mga nakikita na issues na ganyan na nakakatawang tignan dahil women opt to ask a lot, no? Regarding doon sa tinatawag na dapat alam nila, no? So they have access. The thing is, when you ask those women who wants to have access doon sa mobile phone or sa gadgets ng isang lalaki, ng kanilang partner, they don't even intend, no, to be open at the same time. Na alam din nila lalaki yung kanilang password, walang password na dapat ang cellphone, di ba? Anytime you can check if you like. But the thing is, sabi nga natin, pagka gano'n na sitwasyon, may umiiral bang trust, right? Kasi you want to check yung gadget ni lalaki, tapos ayaw mong napapakialaman ng gamit mo, then si lalaki yung masama, si lalaki yung mali, si lalaki yung may itinatago, when kahit gawin ni lalaki yung gusto because of the trust issues. Dahil nga madalas sinasabi nga na pare-parehas ang lalaki. Madalas nating nababasa yan, diba? But before we move forward, sabi nga, welcome back dito sa aking channel. This is Daddy Rick, the reality of life again. At dito tayo sa ating segment, Straight from the Heart, kung saan we will be talking real life, real talk. Okay? So, kung bago ka sa channel ko na to, please don't forget to click like, leave your comments, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell and click all para lagi kang updated sa aking mga bagong uploads at maka-join ka kung darating ang time na tayo ay magla-live sa ating tina-target na podcast style. Okay, talking about real lives and real talks. Okay. Ayun, so going back to the topic, no. Madalas every time I scroll, no, on Facebook or things, no, madalas ko nababasa 'yan. And been talking with some friends or some people, sabi nga you just have to open up such topic, no. Then especially when you talk to women, madalas na nagiging komento is nasa bahay kasi sila, right? At sila lalaki yung nagwo-work, sila lalaki nasa labas, and they want to know yung kanilang mga nakakausap, yung kanilang whereabouts, etc. 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 The thing is, yes, nasa labas sila lalaki nagwo-work, no? If that is the idea or the subject na inire-raise ng mga kababaihan, baka may nakikilalang iba, di ba, malaman yung kanilang mga ginagawa, etc. etc. So, pag ang babae ba nasa loob ng bahay lang and having an internet connection, right? Data man yan or a wifi at home, sasabihin natin na totally malinis na and walang dapat isipin si lalaki na may ginagawang kalokohan si babae. To be fair and square, sabi nga natin, if you wanted a person to be open to you, you should be open at the same time. Hindi po pwede yung may iniisip kang hindi maganda pero ayaw mo mapag-isipan because you are trying to prove na malinis ka. Vice versa to malalaki man o mababae. We're not pointing about gender, no. So, at the situation, sabi nga, madalas makikita natin sa mga issues, no. Lalo na yung mga mahilig magpatulpo na pinagkakatiwala ang kanilang personal lives kay Rafi Tulfo, right? Madalas ang mga inirereklamo na nagloko ay yung mga kababaihan. Mataas ang percentage niyan kahit balikan nyo lahat ng istorya. Lahat ng mga kinalkal na issues ng buhay ng may buhay doon sa segment na yon. Right? Na sabi nga, you can fix things out by your own, but you ought to be in public. That damage also the credibility of the family, which affects the children. Madalas pinagtatalunan yan. Bakit mo pinahawakan yung cellphone ko, di ba? May mga lalaki naman na open sa ganun, no? The wife or the partner have access sa kanilang mga gadget, no? Most of the time may mga nagiging issues ng pag-aaway dahil minsan may makikita na babae yung nagme-message at work, gagawa ng issues ni babae na sino yung sige na to. Minsan sila yung sasagot ng mali when they don't know kung sino yung kausap dahil nauuna yung trust issues na kasi nangyayari sa mga sulsulan, no? Na mga tropa-tropa, mga babae. When girls talks, laging ganun laging masama si lalaki. Laging may ginagawa si lalaki. When boys talks, iba yung pattern. Madalas ang mga pinag-uusapan ng lalaki, yes, hindi naman nawawala. No? I'm not bringing it up na sasabihin na walang ginagawang kalokohan ng lalaki. I've been in many relationships in my life. Hindi ako nagmamalinis. That's why I can share something about things on that situation that you can able to relate. No? Dahil nga, sabi nga malikot ako sa galaw ng mundo. I am not a saint. But on that situation is, madalas pag lalaki nagkukwentuhan, either sports or anything sa trabaho or mga problema, issues, no, na naghahanap ng makakausap. The thing lang is, with so many friends na dinaanan ko sa buhay ko, lalo sa mga kababaihan din, no, kumakumare, etc., no. Na tayo yung laging nagiging para bang sandigan ng tagapayo na parang akala mo naman lagi tayo may maipapayong maganda, but because of what I can share, no, is sabi ko nga ganun, I'm always fair about the genders. The thing lang is, bakit nagiging toxic? Because of that situation. The toxicity comes regarding those trust issues, right? Hindi mo kasi dapat hanapin sa isang tao, sabi ko nga, na maging tapat sa'yo or maging open sa'yo if you are closing your doors sa partner mo. Vice versa, malalaki man o mababae. Hindi lang naman babae ang palaisip ng hindi ka nais-nais, no? Parehas yan. May lalaking seloso, may babaeng selosa. But if you are continuously doing such thing, na tipo bang para bang hindi mo naman pagkatiwalaan yung partner mo, then when they are talking sa text or sa email or by call, that regard sometimes madalas pinag-aawayan niya, pati trabaho na aapektuhan because of that trust issues. The funny thing about women sometimes is they're always pointing out na lahat ng lalaki pare-pareho. Madalas nakikita natin yan na para bang masayang-masaya ang isang babae na when we talk about itsura, 'di ba? Na palibasa kasi hindi kagandahang lalaki, so hindi magandang ipan-display. So, tapos naloko nung pinaglaruan nung gwapong sinasabi na gustong-gusto niya, 'di ba? Na buntis, na anakan, 'di ba? Tapos lahat na ng lalaki may sala, no? Lumapit yung isang tapat, palibasa hindi kagandahang lalaki, hindi pang-display, hinayawan. Then later on, another relationship comes, the trust issues is already there. Hindi na mapagkatiwalaan si lalaki kasi lahat ng lalaki ay pare-parehas. Right? Kailangan alam niya lahat ng ginagawa nito, lahat ng gadget niya, email niya, cellphone niya, messenger niya, wherever kung man siyang apps na gumagamit, dapat may access siya. The funny thing about that situation is mostly, walang access si lalaki. doon sa babae, sa kanyang mga social media accounts, right? Or meron pa yung strategy na ang nakikita is yung isang account but the other account was hidden, no? Malalaki o mababae gumagawa ng ganon. Kaya nga sabi ko, this is a fair and balanced topic na it's not about kung sino yung nagloloko or kung sino yung matino or kung sino yung nagkakasala. Both, we are humans, no? Nangyayari yung tinatawag na tayo ay nagkakaroon ng mga malilikot na galaw. Or sabi nga natin, it's you are opening your doors to somebody because of that lack of communication to your partner that tends to penetrate that situation na nagiging tinatawag natin at the end as a third party. Kasi sometimes si lalaki magtatanong sa kaibigang babae on how to understand women, right? And yung kanilang closeness na yun is opening such situation na later on it will turn into relationship. And mostly women at the same time is doing the same. They will ask a man regarding on how to understand yung utak ng lalaki, yung galaw ng lalaki. And because of that openness, it will turn out to be na she's opening that door, no? And later on is siya na pala yung nagkakasala, siya yung isip ng isip, matino yung kanyang partner, isip ng isip, sulsul naman ng sulsul yung nagpapayo kuno, then later on it will turn again on the situation of a third party, right? Kasi pinaka-importante, sabi nga, is communication and understanding. Hindi mo kasi pwedeng pag-isipan and to point it out that you are right when you don't have any proof. Kasi sulsul ng iba, di ba? On that pattern kasi sabi nga natin to eliminate toxicity sa isang relationship. Napaka-importante kasi ano tinatawag na 3 C's, no? The capital 3 C's. Na even sa work ginagamit 'yon. Ano ba yung 3 C's na 'yon? Communication, cooperation, and coordination. Napaka-importante ng number 1, communication. At the end of the day, regarding doon sa tinatawag na access with the gadget or the social media accounts. Even tayo ay mag-partner kasi may tinatawag tayong privacy still. We have to keep that privacy. Because sometimes, sabi nga natin, even we opt to open that communication with your partner. Sometimes, you just need to talk to someone So, sabi nga, minsan kadalasan dapat si lalaki pag nagtatanong sa kapwa lalaki, sa mga kaibigang lalaki, is just to fix the situation, ano yung magiging payo. Bilang lalaki sa akin kasi sa mga ganong sitwasyon is may mga ganong arrangement na matatawag natin na they are giving such advice na para bang na magkagulo kayo, which is dapat attentive ka sa mga binibigay na payo. But mostly is dapat pare pag-usapan nyo yan, ganito yan, be open, ganun kasi mag-usap yung tinatawag na boys talk, no? Pag babae sa babae kasi nag-usap, nadudun yung instead of trying to fix is mas ginagatungan hanggang sa maging malaking apoy. Naku, baka may ano yan, naku, baka ganyan, naku, baka ganito, naku, baka. Trust me, right? Women, you can answer yan, you can leave your comments naman, sabi nga, no? This is a situation na sabi ko nga, at my age, sa dami naman naging kaibigan ko, sa dami na nakasalamuha akong tao sa buhay ko, is yun yung pattern na nakita ko, no? Kaya nga lagi ko sinasabihan minsan yung mga kaibigan kong babae na think like a mistress. If you're thinking that your husband is cheating, think like a mistress. Instead of nagging, act like a mistress na kasi nga you are owning di ba? The relationship, you are owning the relationship, pag-aari mo siya. At may mga lalaki rin naman na gano'n na pag-aari niya yung partner niya. Right? When we don't own our partnership by marriage or by living together is not owning that person. The thing is, sabi nga natin, trust and proper communication kung open kayong dalawa, no? But still, sabi nga on that situation, sometimes is you don't know how to approach your partner regarding on how to correct Sometimes nauuwi sa bugnutan, sometimes nauuwi sa sagutan, sometimes dahil nga magkaiba kayong tao. Right? The adjustment about relationship is understanding na sabi nga, yes, minahal mo siya ng ganun, mahalin mo siya habang buhay ng ganun. No? Pero sabi nga is, in a relationship, you have to adjust di ba? Kasi kaya pinagmumulan yan kung balahura ka na lumaki tapos yung partner mo ay masinop sa bahay and you continuously being balahura, right? At hindi kanya makorek at pag-uuwi sa pag-aaway, nagiging toxic ang relationship, right? Sometimes sabi nga kung papaano ka lumaki or kung papaano ka pinalaki or kung papaano man ang iyong personal na buhay nung ikaw ay single, pag nagkaroon ka ng partner may adjustment yan right? Hindi ka marunong magluto, you are trying to learn how to cook, di ba? Maligalig ka sa buhay, but you are trying to change things out. Personal na choice mo yun but you have to make the choice para sabi nga is mapaganda yung takbo ng relasyon at mawala yung toxicity. But at the end of the day, regarding this passwords, regarding this access, sabi nga, if you are open to that, na pagkasunduan nyo yan, okay yun. But regarding doon sa para bang pinipilit mong isang bagay because of your malicious thinking, na sabi nga natin, even na kayo ay mag-partner, meron pa rin kayong tinatawag na privacy of your own. Sometimes you just have to have that private time of yourself, to think, to relax, to throw it out, di ba? Ganun na sitwasyon So, hindi mo naman pwedeng sabihin na laging yung kasama mo si partner. Both of you will be the same, You still own your private life, your privacy. And we have to respect that, right? That's why communication is very important para na maiwasan yung toxicity. If you both agree with that, hindi pwedeng isa lang yung may access doon sa isa, yung isa ayaw. Because you will just open that toxicity at the end of it. Na yung isa na open will think how you think dahil ayaw mo siya naman ang walang access. Sabi nga ang relasyon ay isang two-way road, 'di ba? A give and take. You cannot just take and take but you don't want to give. The purpose of a relationship stands with 3 pillars. Doon lang ang paniniwala ko Hindi pwedeng maging 4, hindi pwedeng maging 5, hindi pwedeng parami ang pundasyon ng isang relasyon. A relationship is only composed of 3 pillars. Trust, respect, and love. Kaya mabubuo yan. Kaya pag isa dyan ang nawala, di ba? Babagsak, masisira ang relationship. Kasi if you are trying to put too much pillars to that, yung vulnerability ng isang relationship ay nawawala. A relationship is always vulnerable kasi. Yan na lagi nating tatandaan. And we have to be critical in every situation. We have to be always nasasabihin na sensitive about things. Dapat pinakikiramdaman ka niya, dapat pinakikiramdaman mo siya. You adjust and your partner adjust until nasabi nga is nagiging smooth sailing. Normal yung pagtatalo, normal yung pag-aaway. That's a spice of life, But as long as you fix it before nasasabihin na maglumipat ang araw. Pero sabi nga, sometimes you just need to have that time para to think, and to adjust at the same time. Kasi, sige na, okay na yun. You do it just for the sake of wag nang humaba pa. But sometimes yung pananahimik or pag turning your back to each other to relax and to think further is a normal thing to do at the end of the day. Marami kasi mga nagsasabi na dapat wag tutulugan yung problema. But sometimes you just have to relax, to have a breather, to have that ample amount of time para makapag-adjust. Communicating with things is not about understanding all the communication of each other doon sa tinatawag na understanding all. Lahat ng kausap, lahat na para kang isang inspector, either the man or the woman for that, di ba? To check it out on a daily basis. Because sabi nga it's just ruining one of the pillars na meron kayo. It's trust. Sabi nga if you found your partner in a verge of situation outside na nakita mo talagang personally, you trust your own. You don't trust others people's words. Na nakita ko si ganito, may kausap na babae sa labas, may kausap na lalaki doon sa restaurant, right? And you forgot yung trabaho nga pala ng asawa mo ay marketing, right? Or yung asawa mo nga pala ay nagtatrabaho as a call center agent, natural maraming kausap yan. Kung karamihan na kinakausap niya, kung babae man yon, mga makakausap niya po, mas marami yung lalaki nakakausap pag seselosan mo ba yon. Sometimes yun na pinagmumulan 'di ba? May mga anggulo na sa work natin are we talk with the other gender, 'di ba? Babae man o lalaki, right? So if it will be your trust issues that will ruin things out nang dahil lamang sa sulsol ng iba, mag-usap, 'di ba? Magkasundo, mag-adjust. Hindi 'yun nang dahil sa creating things, making things miserable to your life just because of non-communicating and following instructions or advice from others. And mostly, sabi nga sa 10 magpapayo sa'yo, may isa dyan na kontrang-kontra sa gusto mong marinig. Siya ang pakinggan mo. Dahil yung ayon ng ayon sa gusto mo, sa gusto mong marinig, kaya sila nagpapayo para lang manahimik ka and to give you and to let you hear, to feel na they are with you because they concur of what you are thinking, right? It's always 9 out of 10. And yung isa na kontra ng kontra na mali yung ginagawa mo, mali yung iniisip mo, always take the advantage of focusing on that person because siya yung totoong nagbibigay sa'yo ng isang magandang payo. Okay? So, sabi nga to wrap it up, di ba? Communicate kung magkakasundo kayo regarding yung password. Both sides should be open for that. Not only one side is asking but you are closing the doors for that. When you want an open door policy system inside your relationship, bukas dapat kayong pareho. Kung may access ka doon sa kay lalaki, may access si lalaki doon kay babae. If you will deal with that, if you will live with that, that's good. Relationship nyo yan kayo nakakaalam. Don't defend your relationship sa sinasabi ng iba. Kayo mag-usap, kayo ang magplano, kayong magkasundo. If you want to eliminate toxicity in your relationship, better to do it by your own and don't let others decide for your relationship. Okay? So, ayun lang. Sabi nga, isang payo lang. Kung nagustuhan mo itong ating munting format dito sa ating napag-usapan, please don't forget to click like, leave your comments, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell and click all para lagi kang updated sa aking mga bagong uploads. And please don't forget to share so we can spread the love and the knowledge. Okay? Again, this is Dedrick talking about the reality of life. At dito nga sa ating segment, straight from the heart. And always remember, ang buhay ay hindi isang problema na kailangan solusyonan, bagkus ito isang realidad na kailangan nating harapin. Isang magandang umaga, tanghali o gabi. Kung nasang panig man tayo ng mundo, ingats. God bless us all. See you next time, everyone. Ciao.